Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles.
Yeah, in the last episode, we witnessed the prologue and the very beginning of the story. Afterwards, we then see Ramza and Delita, or whatever. Delitad. Yeah. I called him that because I don't know, growing up, that's how they said his name. So that's kind of what I said his name was. But anywho, we see them in the academy with all the other students who, by the way, they're actually the ones who are in our party right now. But yeah, pretty cool, right? But yeah, anyway, they get this knight guy who's about to instruct us into battle, or at least tell us about it, and then a female knight shows up, talks to him, and lets him know that there's a bunch of bandits we have to get rid of. Well, no, wait, no, they weren't bandits. I think they were deserters. I think
they were thieves. The Corpse Brigade, it says it right there in the top right corner.
Yeah. So yeah, afterwards we then proceeded to battle. We formed our crew, we deployed our team, and then we proceeded to beat their ass. So yeah, now that we're in the actual screen, yeah, this is your roster. This is where you'll basically be doing all the changing equipment, checking for stats and stuff. And yeah. I forgot to mention in the last time, we have two stats right here that are visible, the bravery and faith stat. And by the way bravery works is that bravery basically enhances your damage output. It also determines how likely you are to do a physical reaction ability or trigger a reaction. Like, for example, there's a skill called counter, which it activates it's a reaction skill. It activates when you get hit. You get to hit them back. But having high bravery will make it more likely to happen. Because if you have very low bravery, then yeah, there's a chance that you won't trigger it, even if you do get hit. And faith also determines, and as for faith is the magic equivalent of it. It determines your damage output with magic. And it also determines another mechanic called basically the character will basically desert you. If your character's faith is too high, at least in comparison to their bravery, like having a combination of low bravery and high faith, it makes the character more likely to desert your team. If that happens. Having low bravery also does that even if you have higher. Oh, but there is another interesting thing that having low faith doesn't really affect you in the long run, except for having basically no magic damage. Although it does do another interesting thing.
What do you need?
Where basically, if you have zero faith, you gain a certain status or you gain a certain element, I think, or status, called atheist. But the funny thing about that is that it also reduces the damage you take from magic if you have low faith. For some reason. I don't know if it's changed here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it isn't, but hey. Although you do get access to a class later, you can unlock a class that can actually enhance those stats. Like, for example, you could increase your bravery and your faith, although you gotta make sure you balance them out equally and stuff sometimes, at least for the other characters, because in Ramza's case, you can easily max out his faith and bravery with 0 drawbacks. But if you max out faith too much on an ally character, yeah, there's a chance they're just gonna look at you and be like, you know what? I'm gonna pull a Sasuke. I'm gonna leave.
Let's take a look at the outfitters.
Welcome. Take as long as you need. Or catch your eye.
An oak staff. No shields. A leather. Okay, everybody's got a leather cap, clothing, accessories. Ooh, we're gonna need to buy more potions for the chemists, aren't we?
Yeah, we don't have a class that can equip stabs or rods yet. Yes.
How many should I get? How many potions should I get? Should I just have it at 10? 10 potions?
I guess if you want.
Are you happy to make this many thanks?
Yeah, I would like a gun, sir.
Okay,
Are you
let's get.
Sir, we don't get
antidote.
that here.
Are you happy? Many thanks. May I help look in a cell?
Okay, let's sell the.
Oh, we have a bow gun.
Are
That
you
could be
happy
good for
with
an
the
archer.
can't say fair.
If we decide to change a
May I
character
be
to
of
one.
further assistance? After all, may I help with... You're in safe hands with me. May I be of further
Should we
assistance?
change somebody to an archer so we can give them the bow gun?
May
If we have
I wait?
access to it.
Yes?
We do, actually.
Okay, so yeah, this Clarimond.
Who should we change it to? Who should we change?
Okay, we have unlocked. Okay, she can actually change classes. Actually, is she the only one that can change classes?
I'm pretty sure they all can. Everybody here can. Yep. Oh, he can only switch to a chemist. Okay, he can't.
Because his job
He
level
can't
and
either.
damage is fire low.
Okay, the chemist can check.
Oh, he's
white
got
mage.
white mage and black mage.
Should we switch to one of those?
If you want. But yeah, briefly. Yeah, the white mage is basically another support class. It's the magic. It's basically the healer of the game, similar to chemist, but it uses magic to heal instead of items.
So there's Clarimond.
Oh, as for the black mage, yeah, the black mage is pretty standard. Your magic, your mage, your magic damage
And
dealer.
Crustian.
Simple. We've also got access to the archer and the knight. The knight is basically a squire, but more powerful. Although they do have less magic in terms of magic stats, they do have less magic than the squire. But they do give you they do give you good attack stat gains as well as HP gains when you level
So maybe
up
we
as
should
one.
change Bruce or Eldred to. Okay, let's go with Eldred then. Oh, he can't access
He
the
doesn't,
knight.
he doesn't have access to the knight yet, bro. His job level is low.
Okay, we'll have to do it. Okay, we'll
Yeah,
have
you
to
need to
him
level
a bit.
up the squire, him as a squire.
Okay, should we change?
Well, his job level, that is.
Should we change Should we change the chemist to a white and black mage or no?
If you want.
All right then.
I mean,
What?
she's got higher face, so maybe we should make her the white mage. Ah, yes. You want to explain
Yeah,
this?
job point. Yeah, job points. And you gain job points per action and stuff, similar to experience. And you use those points to learn skills and stuff.
Okay, let's switch. Let's change her to a white
This should
mage.
work.
There we go. So we can have her learn.
Oh, by the way, since we also have access to the archer. Yeah, the archer is our ranged physical attacker. In terms of stats, they're similar to. I think they're slightly higher than Squire, but not not as strong as Ramza's Squire class, or as we like to call it back then, Uber Squire. But yeah, but they can equip bows and crossbows and stuff. So yeah, they have access to ranged weaponry.
Let's change Crustian to an archer.
In terms of stat gains, physical, but they do
She
gain
gets
more speed
aim
than the
plus
knight.
2. Slightly spends more time aiming to deal more damage. Does it matter which one I pick? Does it matter which one she learns or no?
You have to learn them regardless.
Okay, we'll start off with this one. Okay, changed out.
I approve.
There we go. Now we can give you the bow gun, which she already has equipped now. All right, so we gotta buy it. Okay, is it the staff or the rod for the white mage?
Greetings. How might I help or catch your eye?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, but yeah, only white mages can equip staffs. Black mages, for some reason, can only equip rods.
No,
I don't know why.
Hold on, I believe she already has a rod.
What?
Okay, she already has an oak staff. So are we gonna leave this dude as a chemist, or are we gonna switch? Can they still use potions if we switch, or no?
Yeah, but not as effective though. The problem is you only the chemist can throw potions and stuff.
Damn.
So yeah, so until we gain like an area where we can freely grind and stuff, or maybe if we do some leveling up first, it's best to probably just leave him as a chemist for now.
What should we do with Claramushu? I guess we should just keep her as a squire.
I mean, she does have access to the knight. So it's better that she levels up as a knight rather than as squire, since she'll gain more stats that way.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, sure, it will make her learn. It will debuff her. It will reduce her magic gain, since squire does gain more magic than the knight. But the knight just gains more HP and it has better physical abilities than the squire.
Right, so I think we're good. We'll hold off on the black mage for now. All right, let's go to the tavern and see if we can hear about any rumors. I learned a few things to which few others are privy.
What'll it be? Of course.
Oh, almost forgot. Like, yeah, this is another thing that can also affect the classes that you have your characters have.
What, the rumors?
In other words, no, the gender of the character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it probably sounds stupid, and it kind of is. But in this game, male characters have an increased physical stat, aka their attack has an attack bonus. In other words, they'll have a higher attack than females. However, the females will always have a magic bonus and stuff than the males. In other words, males gain physical stats, have higher physical stats. If you level, like for example, if you will level up a female unit and a male unit in the same class, the male will always have higher attack stat, but the female will always have higher magic stat and stuff. So females are just straight up better in terms of being magical units, but you can still use male units as magical units if you need to.
Remind me again, what is the purpose of these rumors?
Oh, it's so that you can unlock side stuff. You know, like side quest, and also gain the information onto what's currently going on and stuff.
Need anything else?
You know, at least in the world of Ivalice, outside of the battles and
Thanks.
shit.
Oh, and also the Warriors Guild?
That's where you can recruit characters.
Can we even do that right now?
In need of a soldier for hire?
Yeah.
Anyone catch your eye?
Yeah, this is where you can recruit a freshly new character and have them join.
Ooh, I do like this guy. 66 faith. Okay, 69 faith and 66 faith. Okay, no, 66 bravery and 70 faith. 69 bravery and 52 faith. These all look interesting.
Yeah, this is here in case you unfortunately let a character die or something.
Is there aught else? Farewell.
Then you can, replace them by recruiting someone here.
Okay, let's head on over to Mandalia Plain.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. though this will be quick. Like the permadeath, it can also kill unique characters as well, like actual story characters. The only one immune to this is Ramza. You just get a game over if he dies. But as for everybody else, for example, like if you happen to get a unique character, like say the knight, like Agrarius and Gasgarian, yeah, they basically become permanently gone. Well, maybe not Gasgarian.
I think.
But yeah, if you happen to let Agrarius die, then yeah, she'll die.
I think we're gonna use Eldred. He has higher bravery. We're gonna use
Rely
you.
on me.
Okay, that's 3. We need 2 more. We want our white mage out here.
I can do this.
Wait, we can only pick.
You did make her learn. You did make her learn a white magic spell, right?
Yes, I gave her cure.
Okay.
To battle!
We can only equip 4. I thought we could. Okay, that sucks.
Oh, it's because there's
Looks
a
like
new
this
jet
one's still
character.
alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Now that is so mean.
Lost. One of the Order's patrols.
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
Oh, because of Delita. That's why.
Okay, buddy. Choose.
We have to rescue the captive.
Choose.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
Do you remember which option you chose when you played this?
Nah, I'll reveal the consequences of this choice. But I'll do that later. But for now, I will reveal one aspect that this choice affects right now, because it does affect multiple things later in the game. Well, it affects 2 things: this part and a later part in the game.
Reinforcements!
For now, this affects
None too
the
soon.
difficulty of this battle.
Did we just make a
No,
bad
let me-
choice?
Now let me explain what I mean.
Did we make a bad
Basically-
choice? Oh boy.
No, it has a positive and a negative. It just determines that, like, the first thing that it affects is the difficulty of this battle. Later, it will affect another thing later down the line, but I won't reveal what it affects later until it pops up. But for now, I will reveal how it affects the difficulty of this battle. Basically, the first option,
This bloody hurts.
all you have to do is defeat the enemies.
Where to then?
That's it. However, since you chose to save him, this will basically means that now you have to make sure that he doesn't die or it's game over. So yeah, the first option makes the battle
Jesus,
much
when are we
easier
gonna get our turn?
My turn.
because
on
all you have
now.
to do is defeat the enemy. However,
No,
the
we're-
second choice, you have to protect his ass and make sure he doesn't die. If he dies, it's game over for everybody.
Oh, is that a what? Oh, we're gonna have to kill this guy too. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a wolf? A dog? You know, I don't even remember what that thing is. What is that? Oh, it's a panther. Huh. I always thought it was some kind of dog
No,
thing.
reset move. You go over here.
Now is the time.
Can we hit you with a stone? Oh wait, Arts of War.
No, yeah, that's the thing. When you change classes, you also change your abilities.
Okay.
You haven't learned any Art of War. But you are much stronger than the Squire.
he's too far out. Oh, he's too far away. Shit.
Yeah, this first turn, you're mostly gonna be just spent on moving closer to your guy right there. To Argoth. Making sure he doesn't die.
Doesn't look good.
Oh no.
What are you doing? Oh no, they're gonna kill him. The Panther's on the move.
And you saved him in time, boy.
I shall win glory.
Okay, he's running away. No!
He just moved precision to throw a stone.
Well, this is the end.
Let's get this over with.
He killed him with a stone, bruh. Oh no, he's gonna hit him with a stone.
And it's gonna do, oh damn, it's gonna do 8 damage?
4 damage.
Oh, it only did 4. Because it was on the front. Oh no.
No, oh no!
Is this it?
Is this it? It's gonna...
Damn it.
You failed!
I have...
Damn.
You first again.
That was bull. Oh my god. Retry. Change form. Okay, we're changing the formation. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna use the... No, we're switching to the archer. Forget... Okay, yeah, we're gonna put the archer in here for this one.
Yeah, you might want to have the chemist just throw a potion his way, bruh.
Aye.
But I mean, hey, you gotta move him a bit further. Cause yeah, he spawns right near that rock over there. So you want your chemist to be as close as possible. Yeah, that spot, so that way he can quickly throw a potion at the guy's way.
No.
Understood.
Okay, I definitely want the archer in here.
Leave this to me.
But no take backs though. We're gonna try that again with the same option.
Looks like this one's still alive.
What do you think we do with him?
Right then, your luck's run out.
Skip this.
But yeah, the first thing that choice affects is the difficulty, but it also affects something that happens later on.
We must rescue their captive.
But yeah, guys, you witnessed our first game over. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you gotta have the right class for the right areas and stuff. So right now, a chemist is basically more effective than a white mage right now, since white mage needs to get a bit closer and use ranged magic. A chemist can just heal him immediately. For now. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention and never mind. I guess it's not important now.
That Panther is going to become a problem.
I mean, besides, you guys are probably already sick of hearing me talk about the classes and their stats and stuff, aren't you? Right?
It's time.
Okay.
I'm going to assume the battle will continue with that if that Panther's still alive.
Yeah, you have to kill all enemies and make sure he survives. But you know what? Since we're in battle, I guess I'll talk about it anyway. In terms of stats, the white mage is basically very physical stats are basically shit. Yeah, basically they're like D, bruh. They're like D or E. Just outright terrible.
Ready.
However, their magic stats are basically higher. They're probably like a C. However, the white mage does have a really good speed. So you actually do gain a lot of speed if you level up as a white mage. And in terms of NP, they do gain a lot of NP, so yeah. The black mage, in terms of physical stats, they're the same as the white mage. Just weak.
I'm worried that they're going to kill him before our chemist can even get there.
Also, in terms of magic stats, yeah, the black mage gives you the highest magic gains in the game. Leveling up as a black mage will increase your magic very, very high. So you'll be able to do a ton of damage with it.
I think they're going to kill him before our chemist can even get there, bro. Okay, never mind. Wait. He's throwing a stone at us. Ugh!
And yeah,
Should we stall, by the way? Since you were talking about it off screen, should we use the stall strategy?
yeah, sorry, the stall strategy won't really work here because there's no chemist. If anything, and also these guys, they don't have unless you find some guy with the item ability equipped, they just won't. Unless you find someone with an item ability, which you can probably check just by checking their stats out and seeing if they have any. Because the thing is, like that corner strategy that I talked about earlier in the first episode, it only works on the chemist dude because he'll just heal himself every time he's at low health. As for the squire, I think he'll just attack you. Unless he has the ability to heal and stuff. Actually, do any of these guys have that ability?
That's a good question, actually.
I mean, you can check if you want.
Hold on.
Ramza's in the way.
Nope.
Okay. That'll hit.
I've learned a great
You
deal.
shot me.
Leave it to me.
All right, Delita. What? Hiding in the back, bro.
Because he doesn't have a target he can hit right now.
Oh, he missed. That Panther's getting ever so closer. I'm more worried about him than anything else.
My turn.
Uh-oh.
Down with you. I'm sorry.
Ooh! He's already taken out 2 enemies by himself. He doesn't need our help. Damn!
Unless he gets surrounded. Oh yeah, since you brought up the Red Panther over there. Yeah, there's actually two types of playable units in this game. There's the humanoid characters, aka the humans, and the monster characters, aka the Red Panther. You can actually recruit that thing in your party. Unfortunately, the only character that can recruit him, we don't have access to the class that can recruit him, unfortunately. But we will get monster characters at some point. And you do get a variety of them to choose from. In fact, I think someone made a mod that was basically like a Pokemon mod where you basically fight using only monster units.
Nothing to fear.
But you capture them in game. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, it sounds cool though, doesn't it?
That is a KO.
No honor in defeat.
Come on, Delita, move, bro. Why are you hiding behind Ramza for? Bro.
Yeah, because again, he can't hit a target. There's no target within his range. Oh no, our chemist is being attacked.
Proud moment.
Uh-oh.
For victory.
What have I done?
Ooh, big damage. All right. Uh-oh. Steel
Oh,
he missed.
Okay.
He
No
missed.
time to waste.
What does that move do?
It basically charms the target. In other words, our knight over there, if they got charmed, would have started attacking us. Basically, it works similar to like confusion. It just makes the character, at least if you play Pokemon, it makes you either hurt yourself, but in her case, it'll actually make her betray us for a while.
Huzzah!
Argoth
Right.
is doing all the work, bro. He's killing all of them.
Yeah, man, you're kind of all thanks to that one potion you gave him. Oh yeah, I also forgot, just in case. In terms of equipment, the white mage and black mage can only equip robes and stuff. They can't equip anything that's like mid armor or anything. They can't equip like that. Just they can only equip robes and stuff. At least for defensive
Can you
purposes and
target
stuff.
them? The dead guys?
Yeah, but it won't really do anything.
Turn this around.
Come on, Delita, make him. Oh my god. Why can't he move close? Bro.
Because there's a bunch of corpses in the way. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna have to get rid of all the corpses. One of our enemies here. Okay, two of them have one heart left. You think we could stall until both of those disappear? Oh, you're trying to get so you're trying to stall.
You think we could get? You think we could stall long enough until those disappear?
Yeah, you could. It's just that you're also gonna have to start Argoff from killing the motherfucker.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going anywhere, so.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably be able to grab a few things if they turn into items. It just depends if it'll turn into a chest or into a crystal.
All right, let's wait.
If it's a crystal, you'll probably be able to get a chance to gain skills from it and heal yourself.
We're gonna wait.
I ain't done yet.
What are you doing?
Ooh, he hit you really hard.
And he's running away.
Victory is mine.
No, don't. We should have blocked him. God damn it. All right, how much is he gonna do to that panther?
25.
My turn.
It is your turn.
No, I'm gonna kill you. Don't run. He missed. No.
Ready.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
Yeah, he's
missed.
I mean, you know what? Since we're probably gonna unlock him eventually, I'll talk about the thief class. Yeah, the thief class, in terms of physical stats, is physically similar to the squire, slightly better. They can only equip knives, though. As for knives and daggers, as for weaponry. However, they do have high speed, and they also have a built-in high evasion. Yeah, most classes start with 0 evasion. The thief is one of those classes that actually starts with some evasion built in already. So yeah. Oh, and on top of that, they can also steal items and stuff. Pretty useful class in this game, by the way. One of the most useful class, actually. It's actually I highly recommend you have at least one thief in your party at all times.
All right, Delita.
Or someone who can steal stuff, basically. Since, yeah, you can also... Oh, he found an item. Yeah, those are a thing. Sometimes you might find them in the floor and stuff, depending on what map it is.
You didn't tell me that the chemist had a treasure hunter ability. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of their abilities that they can learn. I think you start with one that has it, or either that or they have it built in. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, I think.
I'm worried that Ramza's gonna die. Oh, he's running away. He's going after our archer.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Ramza's not within the Panther's range. He's coming to stab you.
At this rate.
Oh
Just
shit!
getting started.
He gained the job level.
This ends now.
It's over.
I shall win glory.
Oh, guess you won't be grabbing anything.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, Argoff killed it.
Yeah, but at least we saved him.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbry was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
Oh, by the way, another thing that I probably should have mentioned earlier when we were back at the menu and, organizing teams. You can actually have your characters have different skill sets equipped.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbry's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck!
Indeed,
a
he
blessing
is.
in the midst of disaster.
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please! I beg you!
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
That is a fact.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
Yes, party member
Okay, I guess-
Argath.
Lead the way!
Yeah, he'll join as a squire. And you don't need me to explain anything further from that. I've already said what I needed about the class. Oh, but by the way, continuing back on what I was saying, when it comes to mixing skill sets, basically your characters can have two action skills. The first action skill is basically the class that they come from. In this case, for example, Ramza, since he's squire, he'll always have the metal of the metal skill set equipped, which is the squire stuff, or in this case, fundaments. But you could also have him change that to, in the second option will be whatever you want him to have as a secondary skill set. You just have to equip it. Like for example, the knight over there, you tried to use a skill set that it didn't have equipped no longer.
Oh, longsword, yeah, give that to Ramza, actually. Or should we give that to our knight?
That's equipped to...
Is that equipped to anybody?
Okay.
Ooh, and shields.
Oh, I think the archer has that equipped, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she does. So who are we gonna give the longsword to? Are we gonna give it to Ramza, or are we gonna give it to our knight?
What is it?
You need me?
Yeah, since the knight has less damage output, at least compared to Ramza. You should probably give it to the knight. Oh, it's already...
Who's using it though?
Oh, it's Argoff. Argoff is the one who has it equipped.
Oh, okay.
Which you can switch it for him if you want. Or at least, unless they change that and you can't change his equipment.
Greetings. Thought catch your eye. Will that be right?
Also, okay. We're still gonna keep our. Maybe we should have recruit another character.
Welcome to the Warriors Guild. How can I help you this day? What sorts of
Not
recruit are you
necessary
looking for?
right now.
Okay, so we won't need a black mage right now.
I mean, you can make someone you already have here as a black mage.
$70 bravery. That is wow.
You have another? Your badge.
But yeah, for the knight, you might want to equip him a secondary action ability, though.
You need me?
We can't get the parry ability yet.
And by the way, I meant like combat set. You can equip their abilities there.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
If you have any available.
No.
Oh, no combat set to this, not yet. Okay, there you go. You can equip them that. Yeah, this is where, this is where you can equip them abilities and stuff. The first one will always be their class, or, the class that they're equipped at. The second one can be whatever you wanted, either fundaments, items, or aim, basically. So, basically, it's another skill set. The middle one below it is, aka the third option, is reaction abilities, I believe. And the last two, I think, are... Oh, no, never mind. I think that's a... you can equip a reaction ability, a passive ability, and a... What the heck is the last one? Oh, movement ability, okay. Yeah. But since we recently started, we don't really have much available right now. Oh. So yeah, this is where you can basically do all sorts of combinations and stuff. In other words, for example, you can make a knight that can use white magic. You can make a knight that uses archery skills. You can basically just make the best possible combination you can think of.
Okay. Okay, let me save here. Alright, and I think that is going to do it for this episode. So, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, we will finally head to Igro's castle and tell him about the Marquis has been taken hostage by the Corpse Brigade.
Yeah. And just maybe we'll... And yeah, right now we are pretty limited to what we can do with our party right now. We just need to gain more levels and more job levels.
Yep. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching this, and we hope you have a fantastic day.